to explain how our lives have changed. Young fathers, young fathers, young fathers, young fathers.
I didn't know he was mine, obviously, at first. Just a link, and when you link a link, and then obviously it happens. And next thing you know, she's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And she actually lied to me, saying, oh, it's not my son. And then she told me, yeah, he's mine.
My name is Braids, also known as Emmanuel. I'm a rapper, producer. My partner, my kids, they live in Wolverhampton, I live in London, and it's a constant struggle in getting my partner to understand, you know, I feel like crap not being able to be there for you, you know, financially, even emotionally.
Moved in with her, you know what I mean, thought to myself, I'm not gonna be a part-time dad, I need to be a full-time dad. I had our daughter. She was already suffering from mild depression, I think. And then it got worse. Basically, my daughter depended on me.
That's the best I can do at the moment, but it's still, it doesn't make me feel like a man.
It just got really out of control, really, and main thing is the kids were suffering. So I took my kids away. The kids now have been moved back to her. I've been told that she'll be okay, she has the necessary support she needs, but no one's been phoning me for support. I have to get contact now through a contact centre. We're still in court. It was all on my side, and now it's all on her side.
There's walls I hit, there's everything. You let me, I cry, everything. All for the love of my kids.
This one's for the fathers there to support, never report the child from the outcome. Sexing without the protection, walk with a weapon loaded erection. You're lucky you don't get an infection. Dumb prick, better step from the section.
No other organisations have ever tried to help with young fathers.
And I can tell you right now, GPs do not listen to you. Men do not listen to men.
Every time I go to like checkups with her, like at the hospital and stuff like that, like they never say anything to me. It's like I don't even exist, and that's my beef.
Counsellors or professionals, they can't help me. They don't understand where I'm even coming from. In fact, they don't even have groups long enough to sustain for me, people like me, to keep going.
Supply your ask why when a brother works hard for the kids' job search and he don't get first pick. Losing his hold on life and he's getting beer pressure from the right downsides in his pride. But I can't get around with the email, giving everybody my details, refuse to accept fell.
When there has been an argument, all of a sudden, the woman or the mother will say, give me my kids. But hold on, you didn't make these kids by yourself. Why not our kids?
Mum's always there, she won't let that attachment go and let me bond with my daughter.
This is the first time I've got my daughter to myself for a whole week.
And I would always say, my daughter, she's my daughter. I do this for my daughter. And he would always say to me, she's not your daughter, she's our daughter.
I just want to be with my kids for a little bit, after a little, you know, domestic. But no, because she's the mother, she's going, let me take my kids. So, you know, you're left there as a man, sitting there, and do you know what I mean? You do want your kids around you.
We have a very few amount of fathers who want to be there for their children. I'm not saying, oh, give us a certificate and rare. I'm saying, you know what, give us a bit of credit.
Some nights I look up to the stars, sit and wonder what's out there. Some say only God can judge you, I guess that's a life without fear. I've never been fooled by dreams or fooled by human beings. I don't trust nothing that breathes and shits, I've never been fooled by schemes.
I thank God every single day that He gave me a considerate partner.
If she's confused and then she's moaning at me, yeah, then she's moaning at me with a confused moan. So I'm here getting a confused message, and then now I'm confused, and now I'm pissed off because I'm confused.
He said that young fathers get frustrated and angry at everyone. That's the point I'm at now.
As a young father, what used to make me angry was the fact that I couldn't get to see my child when I wanted to see him. What used to get me angry is the fact that I was failing at everything I tried to do. What used to get me angry also is not having enough money to do the things that I wanted to do for my family.
What makes me angry, yeah, is the process that I had to go through, and I'm still going through now, to find out, yeah, biologically, if I am a father.
The effects it had on me is that I started to just be angry at everybody. So therefore, rather than trying to become more responsible, I done the opposite because there was nobody giving me advice.
I wanted to achieve something from young, and then blossom, and then she can pay me off. And I feel
Some nights I look down to my feet and then realise what's around me. Pussy blocks and scummy estates and skets that step man up proudly. That's why I want no one around me. In that case, no one can drown me. I just wanna do my thing, be left alone with my face up proud.
What DNA Mix, yeah, has brought to the table for me, yeah, is being able to meet up with other people in the same situation as myself, yeah, and hearing how they tackle things.
This is like probably the only time in the week that I sit there and talk for an hour and a half. effect on my partner that DNA mix has, I've noticed when he does come home he's more calm and relaxed, because where he's got things off of his chest that he won't really be able to speak to me about.
What you have to do is just sort yourself out, and from you sorting yourself out and getting yourself motivated to do what you want to do, then eventually you take the next step. You just got to take steps at a time, and then from there try and get parental responsibility for your children.
Just that there is important, because I had no dad in my life, just had mums and sisters, and they don't have advice like that.
DNA mix brings like opportunity, fresh breath air. It was like, oh my God, I can go somewhere and not have no one nag me for like hours or nothing. And then at the same time I was learning all these skills and what I want to do. I was so interested in film, so interested in music.
What I want DNA to do for me is just, we can all shine. I just want to shine, you know.
How do we explain we're not in it for the fame? We're here to explain how our lives have changed. Young fathers, young fathers, young fathers, young fathers. How do we explain we're not in it for the fame? We're here to explain how our lives have changed. Young fathers, young fathers, young fathers, young fathers.
I'm not gonna like continue the cycle of dads not being around.
I'm a very passionate father, and I've always felt in this country we don't get enough shout.
I want my daughter to grow better than the way I grew up.
So we need to get as much baby fathers in there before the cycle continues, where men ain't there for their kids.
Something's there for you to grasp. Take it.